Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. We're going to be doing a bonus tarot reading here for the sign of Pisces. We're going to be taking a look at what your next gift from the universe is. So in order to find this, we'll pull a card which indicates the gift from the universe. We'll then expand on that card with more cards. We'll also look at what's been going on for you in the past, and then we'll also take a look finally at how you can best utilize this gift that is coming in here. With that said, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as your Venus, Jupiter, whatever placement you feel is most in resonance with you, or whatever placement you're resonating with the most. So you have your gift that came out right away. And so for you, the gift that you are getting here is some type of potential stability in your life, okay? The biggest gift that I think is coming in for you is stability. For some of you, this could be marriage. Some of you may be getting the gift of marriage. Some of you may be getting the gift of aligning with a group, organization, or structure that you feel resonates with you, okay? And so as the Hierophant can be connected to your workplace or your place of employment, some of you may be getting the gift of employment that resonates with you. But there's something about stability as well with the Hierophant. Really, the Hierophant is anything that is traditional. It's, in some respects, I'm looking here at the red robe that they're wearing. That's the color red is associated with this feeling of being rooted or grounded. And so for some of you, the gift that you're being given here is stability, of feeling rooted, of feeling grounded. For some of you, this might be around marriage. You may be getting the gift of a very long-term connection to another person. For others of you, this gift might be around an organization or a group of people or a community that you really resonate with. So this is the gift that's coming in for you here. So let's start to clarify this even more by taking a look at what's been going on for you here in the past. So can we get 3 cards to clarify the past here? Okay, so you have 1. Can we get 2 more cards? What's been going on for in the past year for Pisces? Get 1 more card. All right. So in the past, you have the Empress, the Hanging Man or the Hanged Man, and you also have the 3 of Pentacles showing up here. So there's been expansion in the past. For many of you, this has been an expansion of community. Okay, some of you have met groups, a new group of people that you align with here in the past. 3, the Empress is number 3, and the 3 of Pentacles, of course, being 3. 3 in tarot represents other people. Okay, Trinity, unity. The Empress expands. The Empress is a major energy of abundance. Some of you have become mothers or fathers here. Or some of you have understood that this is something that you want in your life. Some of you have understood that you want children. I'm just looking at this illustration here. You can see the 2 children sitting on their mother's lap. Of course, the Empress is the mother archetype in the tarot. The Hierophant, interestingly enough, might be a grandfather, or even a grandparents, potentially. But if it's not about motherhood, right, or family, which some of you, there may have been an expansion in your family, or there may be this in the past, or there may have been this, this like newfound insight around you wanting to have a family. But for some of you, this is about growth and expansion of your social circle, of your community, in aligning even with an organization, or finding an organization that you align with at the soul level, like you really align with. The Hanging Man says that you've moved out of wait and see and you've taken this on. Like you've gone for this. Can we get 3 clarifications here? Right away. Here we go. So we have the King of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. I'm also going to take this card, which is the 9 of Cups. Some of you have had this profound understanding in the past year around your dream career, your dream job. And now, as you can tell in this reading, I'm picking up on like multiple timelines here, as I do in almost every reading. So for some of you, this has been around, so you have the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Basically, you're like, okay, I know what I don't want, which gets me closer to what I actually do want. I now know what I don't want, which gets me closer to what I actually do want. And, you know, I see some of you really understanding that you want to partner up with people in work, or you really want to take a job that you align with your values, like your value system, like you align with the organization's value system, and you know that's in alignment with your values as well. This is something that I think is interesting message, but is coming in. It doesn't come in my readings very often, but this is, I think, been a thing for you. 6 of Wands is you having a major victory. Some of you have really taken the plunge here with the 6 of Wands and the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Man, and this has paid dividends for you. This has been a very wise move of you to do. It was hard for you to take the plunge and let go, but you've done it. King of Wands, Empress. King of Wands, you know, is a classic entrepreneur, but this is somebody who does what they want for their career. You know, you don't find them in a dead-end job because they have all the talent, skill, ability in the world. And again, with this idea of expansion here with the Empress, but also some of you, there is a smaller vein of you here that are interested in family as well, and maybe building a family, something about that here. On the bottom, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the other major card of abundance. So with the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles, there's been a major expansion here for you, okay? Think about abundance. If you think about the word abundance, it means many, or expansion, growth. All of these things can be associated with the word abundance. You also see the grandparents here on the card. 10 of Pentacles is a card of family, potentially family money, or just family. Remember, like, there are so many different sides to abundance. It's not just about like number in your bank account. It's way more than that. It's much bigger than that. And so this has been, I think, a significant thing for you. Let's go ahead and let's expand on the Hierophant, which is your gift coming in for you. Can we expand on the Hierophant here? You have the King of Pentacles. Can we get one more card? Okay, there it is. All right. So expanding on the Hierophant here, you have the King of Pentacles and the Lovers. So this is very interesting because the Hierophant and the Lovers come one after the other. The Hierophant is number 5, the Lovers is number 6. You know, somebody's love deepens here. Your love deepens with somebody, okay? You know, we have these 2 kings here. It doesn't matter what gender they are, what gender you're interested in. These are just energies. Just keep that in mind. This might be a Gemini. This could also be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn or Taurus. Those are some of the signs that are coming to mind, but try not to get hung up on it because remember, the natal chart is wide and we have all 12 signs within us. Fun fact. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of hard to say, but King of Pentacles, Lovers, Hierophant. Some of you are being given the gift of a very long-term, healthy union. Somebody that you will build a family with. By the way, there might be some of you here that are seeing your children have children. Some of you may be grandparents or becoming grandparents. This might be something that is, because remember, we have this idea of expansion here. This is something that probably brings you a lot of joy in your life at this time. Others of you, you are feeling at home. The gift that you're being given is you're feeling at home in this expansion of your inner circle or your social circle or your colleagues or your workmates or the organization that you really align with. You're feeling at home and you're doing quite well in this expansion. Can we get 2 cards to clarify? This is a nice gift to receive here. So you have the 3 of, I mean, look, you cannot make this up. 3 of Wands, another 3. Can we get 1 more card? And the Queen of Wands counterpart, right? We have this King of Wands here in the past, with now the Queen of Wands coming in with the Lovers. For sure, some of you have found a major life partner, major life counterpart. And I think you've probably been with this person for some time because it feels like this is progressing to expansion in the relationship, which may include marriage and children. For some of you, maybe even property ownership. You might be, combining bank accounts, doing things like that. Because this is all about expansion here in your life. You're being given the gift of expansion, even though it started off as the Hierophant. Remember, I need to modify this. I need to get clarification on this gift that's coming in. But you're being given the gift of expansion in the areas of the Hierophant, which can be the values that you align with, the traditions that you align with, the organization that you align with, the marriage, marriage, and your relationship. And so this is an exciting time. Remember, we have another 3 here. And you're feeling quite comfortable in your work life. Especially if you're not here for love at all. You have the Page of Wands on the bottom. Big opportunity that's come in for you here. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at what's coming forward here for you. Or actually what I should say is let's take a look at how you can best utilize this gift. How can you best utilize this gift? Let's get 3 clarifications here. We get 2 more cards to show us how Pisces can best utilize this gift. Okay, too many cards. We got 1 card, and then can we get 1 more card here? How can you best utilize this gift? Okay, 1 more card. All right, it took a while. All right, 2 more cards. Interesting. So, okay, so we have the 6 of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles. And then we have the Death card and the Queen of Cups. So we've got some Scorpio energy here coming into the mix as well. All right, so how can you best utilize this gift? I'm feeling like the best way to handle this gift of expansion in the areas of the Hierophant. So I've already gone through it. I don't have to repeat it. The best way to do this is to continue jumping head on. Okay, jump into this full force. Okay, that is what the cards want you to say, because 12, the Hanging Man, needs 13, the Death card. The Hanging Man is hanging on. They need to embrace the energy of the transformation that's provided through the Death card. It's best to go for this head on and to continue down this path according to the cards here. This should only resonate. You should only take that message if it resonates for you, right? Like if you're not in an ideal situation, then this is not the message for you. This is a very good reading in that, some of you feel extremely fulfilled whether it's in work, in more so the organizational part of work, like you're really in a place that you align with. Your values really align with this place or whatever it is that you're doing. And then same is true in your relationships here, or your relationship. And I would continue going down that path if this is for you. Again, you see here, this illustration, it took me a little bit to understand what this was, but the Four of Pentacles card, this is the After Tarot, the Four of Pentacles card, a person is hesitant. The Hanging Man is hesitant. The Hanging Man needs the Death card, right? So the Hanging Man needs the Death card. Well, in this Four of Pentacles illustration, the Four of Pentacles person needs the same thing the Hanging Man needs, because they both indicate hesitancy. And so the idea is that you have to, hopefully you understood what I just put together there, you have to really go down this transition further if this is for you, if you're really resonating with this. Six of Swords is transition. It's going to some place that makes you feel much better than you were, or makes you feel happier, right? Going to a place that's more in alignment with you. And in this case, more in alignment with your core values as a Pisces or as a person. You have the Queen of Cups as well, which is a deeply intuitive message. Can we get a deeply intuitive energy? Can we get 2 more cards here? Okay, can we get 1 more card? Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles down here. And again, you feel at home. You feel at home in this expansion that's been going on for you in your career and love life. Yeah, you really feel at home here. Can we get a clarification on the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? But again, to best utilize this gift, oh, interesting, Seven of Swords. Yeah, to best utilize this gift here, do not fool yourself. You are on the right path if this is your timeline, you know? Do not fool yourself here. Do not fall into self-deprecation, or do not fall into self-sabotage, I think is actually what I'm trying to explain here. Yeah, do not self-sabotage here. Easier said than done, right? But you certainly have earned some type of important expansion in your life. And, you know, if you feel at home in what you're doing, you should really tap into that feeling. And there's probably a reason why you feel that way, right? On the bottom, you have the Ten of Cups. I mean, that is literally, you have so many messages around family, home and family unit, tradition, like long-lasting love with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Hierophant as your gift, going into the lovers, right? So, you know, this might be the feeling of being at home, or, you know, the feeling of home. You know that feeling, the feeling of being home at something, in something. Like, this is the gift that you were being provided here. And yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what you think about this reading. All of your likes, comments, subscribes really do help the channel grow immensely here on YouTube, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading.